Just like straight Medicare, Advantage plans also offer 5 levels of appeal. Let's see what they are. I am the medical bill whisperer, offering insights, solutions, and tips to help patients like you. First, what is Medicare? It is the federally run health insurance program provided to seniors age 65 and older, those with a disability, and stage renal disease or Lou Gehrig disease. There are 2 types of Medicare plans, one called Original or Straight Medicare. Directly administered by CMS, it sets policies, supervises the programs, pays claims, maintains a provider database, and keeps updated lists of benefits and medical policies. Medicare Advantage is called Part C, is administered not by CMS but by private commercial carriers, the same ones that offer policies to folks under 65. Those insurance carriers are paid by Medicare in order to process claims and provide their members with access to medical providers and services. Although there are 5 levels of appeals for both types of plan, Medicare Advantage plans are the focus of this video. If your insurance card says Humana, United Healthcare, AARP, Blue Cross Blue Shield, you have a Medicare Advantage plan. This is the video for you. Original Medicare plan members should refer to the link to the special video for their type of coverage. What is an appeal? It is your right to request that your insurance company reviews a denial or for authorization for services or treatment, a rejection of coverage, an adverse decision of any kind, or that it reviews how a claim was processed. It is your members' and Medicare right to request a reconsideration of a decision based on medical records, facts, circumstances, legal mandates, Medicare benefits, and more. It is your right to request, if not demand, that payment be made on your behalf when it was initially denied or rejected and thought erroneously so. As with Original or Straight Medicare, Medicare Advantage patients are offered 5 levels of appeals. The first one, redetermination, would go back to the insurance company that processed the claim or rejected an authorization request. That appeal department contact information will be indicated on the explanation of benefits or document that you would have received from that carrier. It also should be posted online or can be obtained by calling customer service. A special form is needed and available through the online portal or by calling a rep. Most decisions are issued within 30 days if you have requested an authorization for service or treatment, or 60 days if that has already been performed and you seek payment. Cases when your health, life, or ability to regain your maximum functions require a faster review and decision than 30 days, do file for an expedited reconsideration. The response will usually take 72 hours or less. Should you be fighting a discharge from an inpatient hospital or discontinued services at your current skilled nursing facility, rehab facility, or through a home health agency, you should request what is called an immediate review, and as the name indicates, a decision will be prompt. If you lose that appeal level, the decision letter you receive will indicate that your Medicare Advantage plan has automatically forwarded your appeal to an independent review entity. These independent external reviewers did not take part in the Level 1 determination. The decision is usually within 30 days for an authorization request, 60 days if you seek payment for services already rendered, or 7 days in regards to Part B drugs. And should that decision also be negative, you must then handle the next levels of appeals yourself. The Level 3 is OMA, the Office of Medicare Hearings and Appeals. A special form would be required to request that an administrative law judge, ALJ, review your case and issue a decision. Those hearings are usually via Zoom or phone, but they can also be held in person if the judge decides so. You have the right not to have a hearing at all. It requires a special form. The judge then will make a decision based on whatever documentation has been forwarded. If you prefer the option to have a representative appear at that hearing on your behalf, only requires a special form. Yes, another form. Now let's say that this judge has ruled against you. All is not lost, but the 4th level appeal can only be filed via snail mail with a special form. You can submit your documentation, justification, evidence, and another judge will review your case and rule on the previous judge's decision. And if that is still against you, the Level 4 negative decision letter will indicate how and where to file for a final appeal. Level 5 appeal, the judicial review in a federal district court. Now let's take a quick detour because of a case of SNPs, Special Needs Plans. This is a special type of Medicare Advantage plan called Special Needs. They include Medicare members who have Part C, Medicare Advantage, with Medicaid, or who live in a nursing home, or who suffer from certain chronic medical conditions. Those special plans can provide focused and specialized health care to those members. The appeal process is a little bit different at the beginning. Each plan or insurance company is different. Each will be able to tell you, the member, in writing how to appeal. That appeal will go to the same plan or insurance company that made the original decision. If negative, it is automatically sent by your plan to an independent external organization not connected to your insurance, but that works for Medicare. That is called the Automatic Independent Review Entity. For those members who also have Medicaid, the appeal can also be sent to your state fair hearing office. The process is usually streamlined for Level 1s and 2 to cover both Medicare and Medicaid levels of appeals in one swoop. However, if Level 2 is unsuccessful, appeal levels 3, 4, and 5 are split. They will follow either the regular appeal levels 3, 4, and 5 for Medicare as described previously, or go through your state's Medicaid appeal level process. Now, each of the 50 states has its own regulations and protocols when it comes to Medicaid, which are impossible to fit into the scope of this video. My best recommendation is to contact your own state's Medicaid office and ask about those appeal levels, options, and protocols. When it comes to tips, the first one, timeliness is strict and strictly enforced. From the date of the explanation of benefit, denial letter, or Medicare remittance advice notice, you only have 60 days to file that first level appeal on insurance carrier. I know some say 65, but let's take the more conservative side of 60. As the second level appeal will be automatically sent if that one doesn't go through, you have nothing to worry about there. However, when it comes to level 3, 4, and 5, you must not forget you only have a 60-day limit to file those appeals. There are exceptions to timeliness. Maybe. It could potentially be extended once you can prove that you were ill, incapacitated in a hospital or in a facility, that a close family member had a serious illness or death that you had to deal with. And no, I don't mean the second cousin on your ex-wife's side. That medical records or other important documentation was lost, damaged, or took time to obtain. That information given by an insurance or Medicare representative was incorrect or too confusing. Or that you needed time to hire an advocate, an attorney, or to find an appropriate representative. There are minimum dollar amounts to file a hearing with a judge at level 3. It must amount to at least $190 in contested claims. And to file at level 5, that goes up to $1,850. That is for year 2025. I strongly recommend to seek help. Do you know that SHIP, the State Health Insurance Assistance Program, has folks and resources ready to give you free advice and assistance with any appeal process? Just Google SHIP, S-H-I-P Medicare, plus your state to get connected to your local office. Consider also hiring a specialized patient advocate. Once you have signed and filed the appointment of representative form, that advocate can act on your behalf, whether to file a written appeal or appear at your level 3 hearing. And speaking of legal process or proceedings, an attorney specializing in Medicare law could be helpful at level 5. I have always found that the key to success is not so much blind luck, but in good preparation, having supporting evidence and a clear, precise, concise presentation, whether in writing or at a hearing. Winning a Medicare Advantage appeal should not be a game of chance. After all, it is your money we are talking about. I so thank you for watching, and thank you for your subscribe, comments, and likes to help this channel grow a bit at a time. Thank you.